Vibe coding, just like it's given us an opportunity to accelerate code, it also gives us the opportunity to build in security in the same accelerated way. So the idea is that we want to build in security controls where it is accelerated, at the same time invisible, at the same time doing its job and catching things as early and as often as possible, even before the code is written, right? So that's really what we want. So a lot of people have spent a ton of time and money and effort on SAST. In fact, even the frontier models, your OpenAIs, your Anthropics are spending a lot of time on code security, right? So they're like, look, you give me, I'll generate a piece of code, I'll scan that piece of code and tell you whether it has bug security issues. It's kind of a eat your own dog food kind of a thing. SAST is still a big talking point. And I mean, that's fine, fair enough. SAST is a big talking point because you want to be able to scan and validate the code that's being written and ensure that it's free of security issues. But there is a bigger thing to keep in mind. Just because you are producing, let's say you do the best SAST program possible, catches the issues, you fix them, all of that stuff. Does that mean, and a lot of times that's not happening, by the way, and this, I'm still describing a utopian style situation here. So let's say you do a great job of SAST, you catch everything, you do everything, all of that is done. But let's imagine, does that mean your application is actually secure? I beg to differ, because your application, while it may have secure code, it may still not have secure architecture. I told you about this in the beginning of the session where I said that secure architecture is a completely different animal, simply because the IDE or the agent doesn't really care about your architecture. It's just going to write code to get the job done. So you need to have not just code, you need to have security design patterns that are formulated before that code is even written. So you have the security design patterns formulated, that is translated into secure code, and that code is what is written, and that code is what is shipped, right? So you really want that chain to be completed in a way that it completes the entire circuit. It starts off with building out a threat model. So when the developer writes a prompt, the prompt goes into the IDE. As soon as the prompt goes into the IDE, it runs the agent to analyze, perform a threat model based on some rules, based on some logic, some skills. All of those things are available. And based on those skills, you have a threat model generated. And based on that threat model, the spec that is generated is a secure by design spec that is generated and then implemented by the AI-assisted IDE. So that's really what we want.